Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video brought to you by Defi, Degens, Drip, and Farm for Poverty. Where on this channel, our vision is to empower the impoverished by helping you find financial freedom through crypto assets. If you like that mission, resonate with the vision, as always, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications and leave me some comments to help me improve my videos or just that you appreciate the content. So today, going to be doing something that's been done more than once, so I'm not even going to go super deep into it. Instead, I'm going to point you to the resources itself, but give you an overview in case you don't want to do 10 hours worth of research like I did, and that way you don't have to waste your time. But we are going to take a look at Hex. If you're not familiar with Hex, it was the OG of the first certificate of deposit on the blockchain or on DeFi. So it was created by Richard Hart. He is a very public figure. He gets out, does AMAs, talks all the time, always out there letting people know what's going on. But this token came out on the Ethereum network. I was going to say Etherscan for some odd reason, Ethereum network, around December of 2020. So it's almost 2.5 years old come June of this year. But the point I want to get out is that you may have heard of Drip being compared to Hex, and there are some similarities. And I'm not even going to go in those into this video, but you can do your research and look at it. But the point I want to get at is that it was the first certificate of deposit, and Forex has mentioned multiple times that he did get some inspiration from Hex, and it's now over 2 years old now. But the point being is, even still today, even with what Hex has done, if you do I use DuckDuckGo, so it's not even a Google search, but if you do a search, you'll find out it's a scam. Beware of the Hex hard scam, deceive people in investing. 2 years now, and he's made millions for people, and they're still yelling that this guy is a scam. So there's always FUD. No matter how much you prove yourself, there's always FUD in the space. And you have to do your own research and decide what you will do with that information and whether or not you get in or not. Because even if you do a search now for Bitcoin, you'll see that Bitcoin still comes up as a scam. So that being said, I just want to let you guys know and kind of do a little quick comparison over the chart. So you'll see that it traded sideways for the bulk of the first 6 months, very similar to what Drip has done. And then at the 1 year mark, so this is December 20th, and then about the 1 year mark, it took a huge correction as well. So this is December 7th, December 10th. But from up here at its all-time high, about 11 months out, it dropped 70% correction, almost 80%. I did the math, I think it's like 77. We just saw the exact same thing happen to Drip, remember? So Drip just had this huge correction here, 77%. And it's at about the 11-month mark as well, so it's at a low as well. From its original, CoinMarketCap doesn't show April when it got started. It only goes back to July. But since again that Drip is taking some information and some skills from the Hex ecospace, and Forex made this to reflect that. There are some key differences, but again, I'm not going to go into those in the video. I just want you to do your own research and come back and look at this and then see what the potential could be. So Hex has been around now, like I said, almost 2.5 years. There are a lot of support in the Hexagon space. It's proven itself. When we zoom out here, you'll see that that peak we saw just gets flattened out by its parabolic fucking growth. Even had another drawdown here, but here we are 2 years later from its all-time high at 40, almost 50 cents. It's had another correction down to 10 cents, 11 cents, 12 cents. So it's dropped again another 60%, but what will that mean in regards to Drip? We don't know, but you have to look at what is the use case and what is the potential. So Hex or Richard Hart is actually building blockchain. Pulse, he's already done it, the sacrifice, and moving away from Ether. I keep saying Etherscan, Ethereum, and then that will allow for this token to have a lot better price action because the gas fees won't be so high. He's also put this on 2 other chains. It's on Polygon and I forgot the other one. It's on 2 chains, but that's the use case. So he's building his own blockchain and then adding some more utility to it. Then, of course, you have Drip and the different platforms and stuff that Forex is trying to build. So games and betting or gambling, as well as the partnerships and lending and all that stuff. So I'm not saying Drip will be the next Hex, not saying it will outperform Hex, just saying that in the space where you have developers who are innovative and they are actually trying to make a difference, you have to do your research and determine if it's actually a scam, if it's FUD. And at some stage, if you're looking to make life-changing gains, man, you got to just take a leap of faith and kind of bet a little bit on one of these horses and see where it goes. Like um, they're still saying, like I said, about Bitcoin and Hex being a scam and whatnot, but the people that got in and didn't listen to the FUD, they're making millions. So is that your opportunity now with Drip? I don't know, but you can go back and look at what Hex has done. You can also look at what Drip has done. You can look at what Drip is planning to do in the future. Look at the community. When you get into the Telegram, when you search for videos, I put this resource out here before, Dripedia. When you look at all of the information that people are adding to this, the different Telegram groups, I mean, it's still super young. You're looking at less than 100,000 drippers, and you got almost a dozen languages, maybe more than a dozen languages. So there's a fraction of people in each of these countries that have heard about Drip. So its ability to grow is just getting started. I don't know how many people are in Hex, but it has like a $77 million market cap or something like that. 77 billion. I'm sorry, I think it's 77 billion, 21 billion market cap. So it didn't start out that way, guys. So we don't know where Drip will be 2 years from now, but we do know from what Forex says, this is his baby, and he wants to do what he can to make sure it sustains itself. And so, yeah, there's been some volatility and it's gone down, but that is literally what a healthy crypto is supposed to do. There's supposed to be peaks and valleys and corrections. And we haven't seen the huge drawdown that some of these other cryptos have seen. Bitcoin used to crash 90 fucking percent, 80%. So we haven't seen that yet since Drip's initial dip that doesn't show on this chart. I think it's here. Yeah, $6. Um, so will we see it? I don't know. But the point is, I believe that this is a great entry point. And if you look at other tokens like X and see what they have done and what is possible in the DeFi space with a developer who's innovative and looking to do things, and that's exactly what the Piggy Bank was meant to do, is kind of take some pieces of Hex, some pieces of Drip, some pieces of the Drip Garden, and blend them into a new protocol. And yeah, it went off to a rocky start, but once this takes off, it's extremely bullish for the entire Drip ecosystem. Remember, Forex is building an ecosystem with this, not just a singular token. So there will be other utility and things that he will develop on top of these tokens. He already said on live AMA, he will not be adding any more tokens. If he does anything innovative and new, it will be using these existing tokens he's already had. So he's got his Drip token, he's got his Pigs token, he's got his Dog token, and these are deflationary assets, meaning as he builds more utility, these will become more and more scarce. So do that with what you will. That's just my short synopsis on Hex and Drip. So it's not to say one is better than the other. It's not to say Richard Hart is better than Forex or Forex is better than Hart. It's just to say that what can be done in the space when you have somebody innovative and a powerful community behind it, and when you don't listen to the FUD and negativity that other people have no idea about. Like I said, if you look at Bitcoin, I think you'll probably find it still says is scam. Let's see if there's anything that pops up with that. I haven't actually searched this, but yeah, beware of cryptocurrency scams, avoid scams, Bitcoin, scammer stole 15. So who knows? I know talking to some people, they still think that Bitcoin's a scam or is a bubble. So that's proven itself with like a 12-year track record, and some people still have no idea. So I'll leave the description for these two videos. These two guys go really in depth, especially this one. This guy does some really good TA comparing the time frames and the percentage drawdowns on Hex and Drip. Really good. His channel is Easy Step Investing, so he's all about kind of some technical analysis on different cryptos and other investing tools, and he does a really good job of breaking it down. So I'll leave the link for that. And then this is a recent one from one of our fellow drippers on Drip Talk. He does a similar thing, but not nearly as detailed analysis. but he covers some backbone on Hex, where it came from, and all that. So these two videos you can take a look at yourself. Total investment time about 40 minutes. So I've already wasted about 10 of yours. So that'll give you 1 hour of research that you can do on Hex and Drip, and then you can decide where to go from here. But I believe the future is bullish and bright for drippers all around, as well as for Hexians. So whichever you're in, support it. Don't fudge your own bag, and don't listen to the naysayers that aren't in it, or they're pumping a shit coin or something like that. Sustainability is the name of this game. If you want to make money in crypto, it's easy to make money in the long run. It's super hard to make it in the short term. So if you're looking to make a quick flip, you might get wrecked. That's what happened to me multiple times. You might get lucky. Who never knows. But like I said, get in this. If you're looking to do it for about a year, then I think you will have some long-term value added. Anyway, guys, until next one, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.